Everyone, welcome to another stream. Give me one moment. Technical difficulties are going on at the moment. But here we are. We are going back to Mass Effect, where previously we got off the Citadel finally and did a number of side quests. And now we are about to whenever there it goes. I'm sorry. Whenever I get more details down, I'll be able to not have to deal with those. But we ended landing on a planet of Therum, and we are going to pick up our final crewmate today. We're gonna pick up Liara. What goes after that? I'm not 100% sure. I know we're gonna do a couple more side quests. We have to go back to Citadel for a couple things, as well as explore the galaxy a little bit more. I do have stats, so I shouldn't have to run into any more problems of like not having a high enough electronic encryption. But in the meantime, let's get going. On our way down. Hope everyone has had a good day today. Relaxing day is my normal day off from work. Christmas season so far. Activity. So we gotta travel there. We're up to as much time as we can to make them to protect them. Like, this planet push all the lava. Don't want to fall in there. I got some good stuff. Get them yet. We're up on the top of the mountain. Here we go. I really like those. But what was I gonna say? Anyway, I really like those like codex and journal entries because I like building the lore. If people really like it, I'll actually dive into them more. But unless otherwise stated, I'll leave those alone. access to his last ability. I don't really need to. Wait, I don't need these from you. You know what? Get you better at assault rifle. Max out your assault rifles. I think that'd be good. They got a rocket. Manual overdrive. All right, let's keep going. Wrong card. Over here. Yeah, we're gonna check out this door over here. Encryption, override it. Alright. Check over here too. Because we're allowed to enter. Not here. Okay. Back to the Meko, boys. Not really that great, but hey, we got done yet. That one too. Anyone else? Until we get some more stuff ahead. Colossus. Move on. Quick save right there. On way. Still fine. Oh yeah, we'll just shield damage and that'll repair itself in a moment. Alright. Here we go, just making sure everything's still running smoothly. Alright. On to our next set. Here's big. Coming through. Well. Think we gotta leave the Mako. Oh jeez, uncovered. There we go. I'm really impatient to take the blade. Now I can play sniper somewhere, soldier in. Alright.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
And we're gonna keep the gun now.
Kill 'em all. Clear.
I was gonna say leave the pistol. Come on now. Okay. Cover.
Bring it on.
Okay. Ah, there it is. Like, where are you? Get up. Got him.
All targets down.
For now. Keep an eye out here. Alright. If I remember right, I don't like this one. So first let me through here. Wood, anything up to date? Great. Nothing of those. More damage to enemies, less shield, and less see here. Oh yeah, no, I hate these guys. I remember these guys. I hate them. And they dropped the Colossus. And we don't have the makeup.
Hostile spotted. Now it gets fun.
Your idea. Launch. max on the spec. For Garrus. Two there, and three. Shield boost. Space for you. And barriers. Move barrier up there. Oh, geez. Okay, there goes everything else but the Colossus.
Shield down.
Okay. Garrus, sabotage, retro.
Bring it on.
We're almost done this. Nice. Okay.
Dead and done. Just the way I like them.
All right. There we go. That fight's done. Liara is in here. Alright. Yeah, that's a little easier than I remember, but we got through that section. And people now see why I put points in Unity. Unity is so good, especially in the early game. So I'm happy I'm able to play with it maxed out.
Take cover!
Or two take cover.
Now I'm ready.
I have the high ground.
We got them all, Shepard.
Yes, we did.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Yeah. Goodness gracious, going deep down to this mine. All right.
Hostile spotted.
Another level. There goes that.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Oh, there she is. Liara.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you get trapped?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil!
Yeah, I can believe that.
I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Before I talk about Benezia, I don't need to worry about that.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Oh, great. That's not like salmon. That's yeah. Goodness. Look at weapon locker. We got extension rail and tungsten rail. Nice. New assault rifle, new pistol. Let's these is I got a new pistol option, but it's only buried by actually it's not buried by that much. So we're just gonna ignore that for now. This. Actually. Right. There it is. Took a moment, but we got there. Alright, Liara.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Alright.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Yeah.
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Oh.
What the hell was that?
I think that'll be the one.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Nope.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Go. Oh, look, there's the Krogan that Liara was talking about. Hold on.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Krogan wait in the back. What's wrong with him? Krogan fight at the front. Goodness gracious.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
As Joker.
I see.
That's how he deals with
It
situations.
must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I think I have an idea.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Oh, really?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, we're pretty much done here.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure. Let's, go ahead.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link
Okay,
now,
what's going
Commander.
on?
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
She wants to help us.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Unfortunately.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Level up. Nice. Clear all these for now. So don't do information. Yeah, got that done. It's alright. There we go. Alright, so we got first aid up higher for you. Charm still hasn't been able to go up, so that's fine. Let's see, is there anything? I never talked to
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Yeah, sure.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Alright, so, yeah, I never actually talked to Joker in last session. I probably should have. Let's get to our pilots.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm not trying to insult you.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah, right.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Are you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I know you don't, use your feet to pilot, but
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Alright.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
There's Joker. That green, whatever. What do you want to call it? Okay, let's go deal with the rest of the crew. Here. Hayden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just looking for some personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Yeah, I know.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Yeah, Element 0 is how they made biotics, for those who don't know.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins.
That combined with the implants.
It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
We're friends.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Canadix kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Yeah. Alright.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The Grand Gateway to Humanity looks a lot better in the vids.
Always does.
But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
So you got your past squared away. Now that's an example of, you actually don't have your past squared away. Okay. Over here, we get the Chakwas. And back here, we have Liara. This is where Liara's going to be for the rest of the time on the Normandy.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
A little worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who the father was, since you know who Benezia is?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You don't know who?
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You already said you don't know who the father was and all that.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common.
I'm sorry.
Not for the purposes of Asari. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too.
Maybe she wanted to meet you.
Benezia. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. More coding. Let's go down and talk to everyone else. In fact, actually, I'm going to do this first. One here. Mark all these as viewed. Ooh, 7. Insignias. 5 of 13. I'm having all these done. Hey, minerals. I got gases. I need to work on everything else. Take over. Signs of battle. writings, 410. This and this are all just search. Raychan mission is in the Hawkins Edit.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
That we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core.
You know what I mean, Rex.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
You know?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
You know what the cargo was?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
I'm gonna bring those up.
Shepard.
Expect them to get some let's talk to Garrus, Ashley.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can...
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Really?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I mean, I could understand it. I mean, Shepard comes from a military background in this one, so I get it.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
I understand you're C-Sec through the bone. You don't have to, go by C-Sec's rules. And while we do have access to it, I don't want to abuse that power.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Sure.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Yeah, no, I understand the thing of Krogan, but this was also made by the by the Turians? I'm not gonna do that. You're out of line. I'm not gonna say that.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I get what you're saying.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
That's a little bit of a cynical view.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
Space.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh Lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there, kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Alright.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Okay, talk to everyone except for Tally. See how she's doing, then I might buy more requisitions.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence.
It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just a silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
Move back there, right? Yeah.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Everyone else.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Don't worry.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Last part. Alright, we talked to everyone.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I think I'm... trying to think on here. A little bit less damage protection, but other than that, it's there. A little bit less on the inside, but 4. Get the Scorpion 4. I'm gonna buy the Scorpion 4. Save up for these ones because they are really good weapons. I think I'm gonna get this one. Let me check something out over here. Garrus, what does Garrus have for armor? 677.24. 677.24.
Looking for supplies?
Here.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
677.4. Transfer everything over. Give me 1 second here. Have to take care of something. So I do apologize. At least not interrupting a conversation this time. Okay. I'm gonna go deal with my stuff. Get rid of my locker. Take all. Okay, let's have a look at it here. We're up to 4. Yes. Shield bypass for less damage. Incendiary rounds, 10 damage for 5 seconds with less accuracy. Here. 4. Shotgun, do I have anything? I have this. Yeah, I think let's take it. I think he is good. Pistol. Radioactive rounds 3. Boom. Cooldown reduction. Let's go with the and then here we have combat sensor 1. Sniper rifle. Couple, that's laser. And then hammerhead rounds. Shredder round. Proof sighting. Yeah, proof sighting 3. 10%. Here we have Nice Missile 4, which is the best one so far. Here we have Scorpion for armor. Whip. Shoulder 2, right? 18 shield recovery. Get more shield recovery, and we get heart. So yeah, I am alright picking up that. Energize weave. There we go. Save from here. Alright. Let's get going. Signal out here. Out before we go back to the Citadel. See if there's anything there for us.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with.
Interesting.
Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Alright. Nothing here. We can land there. Listen, that might be where it is. Metal. Okay, there's Ruby. Now you recover this. Metallic asteroid. Heavy metal. Nice. I know heavy metal is still around in the galaxy. I'm gonna go with Ashley and Kaden. Since this is Alliance stuff, I'm gonna bring the Alliance. 2 Alliance crew members with me. A little of exploration. We got 13 points for Caden. Jeez, we haven't used Caden in so long. I think we're gonna do is just that. Make it where we're gonna use good. 9 points for Ashley. She can't equip heavy. on your health and combat armor. Gains more points. It's 10 less damage protection, but it is so much more shields. Her with that. Aiden. You're getting the Phoenix 3. Maps. Here we go. Activate combat ass.
I'm on my way.
Here. You. I got some stuff. Take all those. What is over here? Functioning object. Ooh. I did see some rags there. Did you get nice? See what's up here. Bruh. Yep. This is a rough thing to be traveling on. Show me the artifact. Carry insignia. trying not to talk about that. I'm really just trying to focus.
On my way.
Crashed road. Oh, jeez. Hey. Even everywhere that's previously mentioned. Right. Found. If we can make it. Get something out of our business now. This might be trying to do like previous run off. No? I can make it. Oh, good. 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 We're good. Oh, we're go. Oh, I do see some time. I can go by there before piece of my holy crap.
I'm on my way.
Oh, fuck. Maybe battle survey. Looking for a bloodbath. Trying not to use that. Holster.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I have secrets.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
Here to help.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
We're gonna holster weapons. We're gonna see if we can talk this out. We're peaceful people. Dealing with Father Kyle. Do not pull out your weapon. Do not pull out a weapon. We are armed. We don't want this. I'm not even gonna open that storage thing yet. I don't want to do anything that would set them off. I think we played this game for about 9 hours.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Where are the investigators?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
I don't want to.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You can't help them.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I know this isn't easy.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Okay. Save here. Okay. They're not going to get mad at me if I look through stuff. But I'm not pulling out my weapon. Passive. Just move along. Don't press something you're not supposed to. Don't run into them on accident. Let's move on. No need to kill anyone. No need to do any of that. Product. Storage. Exit building. Will they allow me to enter this building and search this building? Shoot, no one do anything. Okay, they're letting me in. Yeah, we're going to. Okay, then we level. See what that has, and then we should be good to go. No homo. +2, +3. Okay, that's apparently all they got in here. So let's okay, I thought they'd have certain dialogue if I brought the Alliance duo with me. They didn't. So, now that all that's settled, exit the building. Don't say anything.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Okay. Over here to the Citadel.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Oh?
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands.
Oh.
It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you.
Yeah.
The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Yeah, that's back on the moon. We'll actually head there next. We'll take care of that after this is done. Free XP on the Normandy. Anything I can give them XP for? Down here. Joker. Shore party. We're gonna take Liara because we're there and use the stuff with the Alliance. Let's take Ashley. Okay, just 43 points. Jeez. We're on max out. Sorry, scientist. give her alter abilities. I can also give her that, but I'm actually not going to give her electronics because my electronics is the one that matters. At least for this playthrough. And we're going to give... There we go. Ugh.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral. Hello.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Just think of this opportunity, sir.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Not over-designed.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Oh?
Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
They build bridges.
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Yep. All right.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle.
We're not gonna... Thankfully, we can skip those now, but I'm going to skip the news ones. If it's the crew talking, I'll leave it alone.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Alright.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
It's Turians.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Who's still alive?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm not going to say either of these because they might do whatever. I'm going to say I can't confirm who it is.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander
I think
Shepard.
if I gave the Council one, definitely would look negative on people. If I gave the Attack on Eden Prime, someone might not like it. I'm just gonna say I can't.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Oh, yeah, same prices. You know, these are the best ones that you can get set for your entire crew. You have done a very good job. I want to see where. I can go for something. Give me one moment here. Those two done. Where's this one? That's gonna be in the Presidium.
Hello, Commander.
There, please.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members.
Oh, God.
The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Oh, goodness. I just had to listen to that one. If you remember the Elcor are the big walking things that cannot properly, like, they sound monotone to us. So, yeah, best thing. City.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
That.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I know Helena Blake is going to be over at the financial district. I need to talk to her. Because in the last episode, last stream, I went to check out the thugs at Stronghold. Excuse me, I gave it that, so we can do a report on that.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Let's see
You
what
will
he
not
has.
be disappointed.
increases my damage per second, PC capacity a little bit, and it gives us better accuracy. We got another.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Another plant and another base. Goodness gracious. 2,000 points away. That's... Oh, but there is one more thing I can do here. Whoa, no. We're not doing that. Travel. Citadel Tower.
Commander. Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
Oh?
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Admiral.
No, I'm waiting. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You send a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay. Where? I'm just checking out something real quick. I do apologize. I'll be right back to it. Wow. Board. Check out that. that was. We're gonna get move on. Boards, market. Go back and meet with Werner. Werner. What can I do for you?
Hey, Commander Shepard, there are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
I suppose.
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Access from city of location. Board access, now go to Citadel Tower. I'll move back over to Normandy.
Is it common for human women to be front-rank fighters, Chief Williams? I know that Solarian women do not serve in the military.
It's becoming more common, but it took a long time to prove that ladies could handle an assault rifle or a shotgun.
Such enforced roles are common in dual-sex societies. I was fortunate not to have to deal with that particular burden.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I do like to leave the dialogue option of everyone.
Hey, you're that Shepard kid.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
Well, I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
Yeah, we'll help him out.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Okay. That's...
What do you say we head down to Cora's Den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for
Emily Wong next to complete that side mission.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars.
I'll skip this. I don't like the news ones personally. We then that's all right. We get there at the end. All right. Let's go over here to a vehicle. We're going to move see Emily Wong, then we're going to go back to Normandy, check with Mama Shepherd. Tower. Hello.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Alright. There's that. To C6, Normandy. Going through this. No, proceeding. Not the right one. Okay.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had...
Yeah, we'll skip that. Because, I don't like the news. If it's crew talking, that's one thing. But if it's the news, I'm not a fan. Back on to Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
Hopefully you are having a good evening.
Logged. The commanding
Christmas
officer
season.
is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Get this moving over. Sorry.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school.
Yeah.
The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
Groundside.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Okay, let's go back talk to him. See if we can help him out. Clear up another side mission for us. In terms of this, we had actually last time. Let's take Caden this time. We'll take Tally. Haven't used Tally in a bit, so we could do that. Mark on reviewed. Squad. Tally has 9 points. She can do. See what I'm gonna do. 2 of her stats, and then we're gonna give her pistols.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Alright.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let's get going. Back to the ward's access, talk to this guy, and then we'll be heading back out.
Is it true humans stopped using the biotic implants you were fitted with, Lieutenant?
My headaches can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
That makes sense. What use is harnessing that power if it causes more harm than good to your people?
Yeah. Sometimes I pity. Hey. Here we go. Ward access to talk to the lieutenant again. See what we can do.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offered.
Let that go. Zabaleta.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Alright. There's that. Yep. I've done quite a bit. Okay, yeah, we're about 600 points now away from upgrade. Good there. Probably gonna go deal with the Rogue VI next. And I might actually end the stream after I deal with the Rogue VI. Because I mainly did the Liara mission with to get Liara. But now I got no reason to be here. Let's get out of here. I'm going to keep it this way. This one is.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle.
We're gonna skip that. Let's talk about one of the missions we did, which is fun. here listening to news articles. Word. All right. Okay.
I've heard some humans are angry at the Quarians after the attack on Eden Prime. After all, you created the Geth.
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
Hopefully having you with us fighting Saren will change people's minds.
Hopefully. Alright, now that's done. Let's keep going.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in... Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Let's go to the moon.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright. Okay. Local cluster. Soul system. Alright. Disengage from. Alright. Long day for me, but disengaging from Citadel through the boundary.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Great. I know where we need to go. I'm just going to see, is there anything for service here? I don't think there is. We can't land on Earth. Alright, let's go to Luna. We are going to take care of some Earthquakes. Good job, Moon in the background. Servicing Rex also has 2 points he can get. You know what? Shotgun. This is probably how I'm going to end stream is on this mission. I'm going to finish this up, get back to Normandy and call it good. In-game. Let me keep playing. Yeah, I can see from here. Alright. What do we have here? Mainly doing this early because I remember, right? I actually get upgraded stuff and I have another thing I can. Just got it. Had to focus there for a moment, I do apologize. Okay. Compound. I do believe there is some extra skill I can get shoved. Climb, Jake, climb. They're ready to shoot rocket damage. Points I can deal with. I'm gonna actually wait on the 4 points. I'm not gonna spend those just yet. Garrison Rex though, I will be putting points there. They only got 2. Garrison, I guess I'll do first aid on both. Rex. Bro, save me for later. Score. I don't think I need this.
Get down!
Power junctions. I don't know what. clear.
Patching you up.
I can break those tire things.
Here it comes.
Shoot it up.
Patching you up.
Okay. German so we can move a little faster. Doesn't matter where we go. It's all right here, so I'm not worried about oh, it's jeez. Okay, that one hurt a bit. that? One more system to take care of. Prescription? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, geez. Ooh, units. You're great. Go. More stuff. Alright. Building. Yeah, this is the last one we got. Because, hard to make up by the first one. At least we get max, Meta-gel every single time. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, they are really waiting for us.
Get down!
Garrett, you okay?
Good as new.
Give you a little bit of boost there. Alright. You're not working. Specialization class achieved. That's what I was looking for. Zeros and ones. Repeat again and again frequencies. Wait until it dies. Specialization class requires. We'll replace your base class in talent squad. Okay, I can choose operative or medic. Shock or operative. Reduces recharge time on all tech attacks. Overload and sabotage. We're going to go medic. Recharge time on medical abilities. Just because I'm probably going to do the... Sorry, again. It's been a long day. Medic is such a good idea because of how much I'm going to be doing. Whereas operative would be good. Medic is good on higher difficulty, so I think I'm going to choose the medic. But I don't have really first aid. I think I'm going to do operative.
Patching you up.
There. And then I'm going to mark all entries. View equipment. A ton of equipment. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Thunder. It's less accurate, but it's more for everything else. Jeez. Let's get Thunder equipped. We're going Firestorm 5. That. Yeah, I think we have the better of the pistols. I think I'm actually going to equip the Striker 6. It's 1 less damage, but it's higher heat sink and higher accuracy. Yeah, let's go with that. Again, we're just kind of still waiting on those. I'll get rid of a number of these. But I do like what I do currently have. Squad, I got 4 points. We are going to put these 4 points into, yeah, no, so my sabotage and my overloader are already better than what they were. Alright, so I do think I'm just gonna put the 4 points into this. So yeah, let's do 4 points in operative. Just because that also makes it where that's only 2 away, that's done, and I can focus on some of the other stuff. Yeah, those are good. Alright. Should be everything. Let's head out back to Normandy and we'll close down the stream after that. Ooh. Fucker. What do you got? Oh, jeez. So much damage. Oh. Just got it. I'll check that out next time. But how far am I now? 22. I'm only 700 away from next level? Jeez. Alright. Well, that was interesting. So clear. And this is going to be a good place to call the stream. Save here. And everyone, that is going to be the stream. I do want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope